Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem, where with Nino now recruited and part of our party, with Zephiel all waiting another 10 turns with enemies coming towards him. Well, they're actually not, because they were going for Jaffar, who has now been rescued by Heath. So with one move from Matthew here, we will end the turn. But the interesting thing is, the item that the thief stole will drop on death. However, he's about to pick up another item, so I'm a bit worried about how this will work afterwards and how we claim this stuff. But that said, we are going to try and get it all. So move forward indeed, Matthew. We'll work things out as a reinforcement comes. Hello, Shaman Guy. Well, Flux is coming over to Rekka, who will dodge, of course. And with her bow, will instantly dispatch her foe. Not a problemo for Rekka. Right then, here comes another spell. Dodge, Sane. Don't dodge then. Oh well, can't win them all. And so a rescue was pilfered by that enemy. Right, so with that said, there's enemies outside Zephiel's home at the moment, or his little room. Let's move Lego forward for some extra vision, because that's what thieves are for. And check out what's going on here. Right, so if we defeat the enemy, he'll drop a rescue, but not a Delphi shield, which is problematic. It means we need to move you out, Florina. And then give it another check. Alright, so we need to be able to steal next time and hope that we can claim the item. That's a problem, isn't it? Right, we'll move Nino forward. We'll move Lindis forward. But we have to move them to the outer edges. We don't want them actually attacking any of our guys, because our guys will completely destroy the thief. So Raven can block Nino. Dart can move forward as well. And there we go. We just basically contract everyone in together at this point. And get our caravan moving onwards. So that's that side done. We need to get that thief moving on to us. Okay, we've got ourselves a mage apart from that. Which, to be honest, I could just go in Rekka and completely destroy. Well, let's get Jaffar out there first. Let's heal up you, sir. And then move Heath a little bit further back into the back lines, I think, personally. Because Rekka could very easily get forward and destroy this one, but Sane can destroy it just as easily in one hit. Iron Sword will do the job as well. Nicely done, Sane. You are the master of the mad charges, though to be honest, I wish your defense stat was a bit higher. 12 just doesn't seem good enough, and your res is now failing a little bit here. So let's drop Jaffar over here, which gives us still a fair bit of vision. Move Heath back to the front lines-ish. Wonder about Ursula's bolting as Rekka moves up. Now, we do know that reinforcements spawn there, so maybe Oswin can get to be defensive of that hole. Forward. Matthew forward. There's chests we need to steal, don't you know? Ellawood, you feel such like a hanger-oner, I've got to say. But the turn ends. There's an enemy in that corridor. Okay, Jaffar's not moving on his own anymore, which is quite good for us. Let's move forward Matthew a little bit. Let's get him that treasure. Right, we have ourselves a nasty guy that can do some damage to poor little Matthew, though I expect Matthew to dodge. I'm going to move Rekka forward as well, just in case, and give him an option of more than one target. Though, to be honest, that's probably not at the outmost bit of range. All the same, he can walk up to Rekka and do damage without getting hit. We want Matthew to get there. We want Matthew to get there. We could move Sane to here, however. That works too. And then Heath to block off as well. That works out, doesn't it? Right. Let's make sure Jaffar's nice and healthy. We came to help you out, sir, don't you know? Your killing edge is running out, isn't it? Only 4 charges left. Now, can Ellawood talk to this guy? No. Because, of course, I've been told that we need to get a certain lady to talk to him. Right, could not move forward so much. Let's keep him back safe. Oswin, make sure no one comes out of here. And if they do, stab them with an extremely long spear. That's kind of what I advise, let's put it that way. Meanwhile, on Thief Square, Thief has got away with some stuff. Thief is not allowed to get away with some stuff, so we will take the stuff from the thief. And indeed, we can steal the Delphi shield. So we've regained that from him. I'll say regained it. Right. Apart from that, we need to find out what it does, but if we defeat him, we get the rescue. So, Nino, do you want to get in there and do some spell damage? I don't think there's anyone I can do an attack with this guy that won't instantly kill him. Which is a shame, because it'd be nice to probably get you on the ball rolling for actual experience. But pretty much any one of my party members would very much win at this point. It's not even, no one else will, no one's going to mess this one up. So, we'll move to here, Nino. And we'll see if you can hit with an L-fire to do a little bit of damage and get some experience from attacking. I do find her model more interesting than Urk's. I do like, if I wanted to cast her, I would level you up, but it's probably a bit too late. Right then, who's going to get the experience here? Let's let Raven grab it. He's a sword master. He's got axes as well. Should easily be able to bonk this guy on the head and finish the job, the hero. A very, very stabbing kind of thrust as he levels up off it as well. And gains the rescue on top of that as he gains some strength with the speed. 4 stat-ups is not bad, and we got ourselves a rescue, so I think there's an enemy in the corridor. So with that said, I might send Canas back. I think you could deal, to be honest. Lindis, go forward. Be free. Make sure to change to a blade, though, just in case anyone comes at you. What we really need to find out is where any enemies are. Because we don't really have vision at this point in time. I could be sending Florina into a billion archers. That's how bad our vision is, but Canas can survive on his own because, of course, he's got Nosferatu as enemies come again. Alright, these ones going for Zephiel this time? It seems they might be. Oh, they really are. Can Florina get in there first? Well, you hit Matthew, but it wasn't really for that much. Matthew just goes, thank you for 1 experience. Right, player turn it is. Of course, first of all, we want Florina to act as a perfect guardian. That's how I'd put it. Right, the Killer Lance will take him out in 1 blow, so we'll use that just in case any enemies come on to Florina. And they will not come on to my lovely queen of the skies. Heath's the king of the skies, definitely. They should hook up. They should totally hook up. Skill and speed and luck is gained. Of course, she's got 20 and a lot of stats now, so we're basically moving units forward in a defensive pattern. Though let's quickly check what kind of weaponry you've got. Steel sword, a thunder. I'm wondering when I'm in range of a certain bolting ability. I've got to say, I don't want to move too far forward and cause tons of enemies to come for me, but at the moment we'll open up this door. And then we will go with, well, actually Heath's the most defensive. Oh no, he's not, but he's the most resilient. Next to him, he is the guy. He is the guy. The guy. Alright, we could use staff here, or we could use, well, you could attack with fire and not take down the opponent. As you can guess, I kind of went away from that strategy, considering it doesn't end up with the most desirable of effects. But what we want to equip some people with here is some ranged weaponry. So we'll send over Heath's spear. And then we'll equip you with a hand axe quickly. Just in case that caster comes to attack you with your lower res. Apart from that, Rebecca can definitely attack back no matter what, so we'll keep everyone here nice and safe and tucked out of the way for the time being. 2 chests to pick up for Matthew. We've got the enemies defeated down there. I don't know if any enemies are down here. Well, that's what Legault's eyes are for. Right, there is an enemy down here, in fact, but he's out of range of our enemy there, so we can lure. Luring always works nicely. Right. Short bow equipped. Lindis has her job. In the meantime, We send 2 burly guys forward to defend that point, and Nino can keep moving onwards with the caravan. Now, is there a guy up here? That's the question at the moment. To be honest, you can just wait a little bit more, to be honest. Yes, to be honest. Let's quickly, actually, though, equip an actual ability. So if he does get attacked, we attack back. I'm pretty sure Canas will be completely fine. Apart from that, we have no one that I want to move at the moment. And we kind of need to get some people joined together again. These are the last few foes that we want to defeat, so get forward even further. The hand axe didn't finish off the foe in one go. That's a bit of a shame. If I could only see Ursula's range is what I really want to know, but Raven comes in to do some more damage. Criticaling and finishing off the enemy hero. Could only do 2 damage to him anyway. And of course you attack Matthew. I wasn't actually expecting him to attack anyone else. The only one he could possibly attack that couldn't hit him back at that moment is the way we'd equip things. However, in comes Flux. We know who's going to win this war. Lego's vision gives us another kill. So Ursula must be down there, but it's about how much damage you can do. In the meantime, we have ourselves another guy appearing. Sorry about this. Oswin might have been waiting for you. Instant defeat of the enemy and the exact amount of experience needed to level. I feel like if you hit an exact amount, you should get all 8 stats up. Instead, I got just 2. Can't win them all, can you? Right then, Matthew, time to go stealing. As you've got some boots. Okay, boots have been gained. Whatever that will do. Iron sword there, or to be honest, we could just use... We could switch some damage on some other people, actually. Do you wanna? I think you should. Go on, Urk. Do the business. Works out quite nicely, but where's Ursula in all this? Will I get bolting now? I do worry. Well, that was a nice level up, wasn't it, Urk? It seems that we got 8 stats between the 2 of their level ups anyway. Nicely done. Rebecca's such a high level now. And it seems either Sane or Thingy could level up at this point. Do you know what? I might try to lure off a little bit more of our foes here. I do worry, apart from other things, about certain things going on, but we could attack with a hand axe to finish this guy off. But let's wait here and pull towards that guy there. Of course, we can't see him now, but still useful for us to defeat. Priscilla could come forward and do some damage against this guy. In fact, could finish off this opponent, so why on earth not? Do it, Priscilla. Get some more attack damage on ya. Finish some foes. Have some fun. Is that a critical? I think it is. A fairly nice crit percentage for a healer there, to be honest. And Ellawood can go, I'm so useful, because I can't promote. Florina's like, well, I've got this. You don't actually have to worry about this guy anymore. He's, like, completely safe. I could rescue him and take him away. That's a possibility, too. But for the meantime, we'll send our men to completely block the way. Nino, get in the middle. We'll go, we may as well follow. Our caravan's nearly with the prince. Quick, prince, hide in this caravan. We will escape together. It will be fine. And Canas is kind of going, why did you leave me back here? It's not anyone at all. Oh well. Sorry, Canas. Sorry. Well, you're fine on your own, so it'll all be good. In the meantime, however, Florina doesn't actually have to defend so hardcore now over here. So can move forward just a little bit. Oh, actually, can we pull this guy? Florina, do you want to do a job? I think you should equip... Yeah, the killer lance will be fine. See if you can crit this guy when he comes out. And Heath, just stay. I think that's a good turn. I think that'll work. Tell me, are you afraid to die? Who are you bolting? Sane. She's only got one more charge of that, hasn't she? But she hit for 25 damage. Did I enter the maximum range there? Well, you missed me, and I'm hoping the killer lance does its job. Queen Florina! Always handy and useful. And of course we managed to pull towards this way as well, so Sane can go to work. Double hand axe, because axes beat lances and I was expecting to dodge otherwise. It was a calculated risk. One bolting I think she has. She has one more. But that's a nice level up with some extra defense there. Okay, we've got more troops coming up however. And we've got ourselves a general looking guy. Right, obviously we're going to need to get a heal on. Just normal lances for these? Okay, we could go and risk it. As we get a brave lance there, that seems pretty cool. Right, the boots, however, increase movement. That would be a nice thing to go around. Brave lance, we can send back to the thing because, to be honest, it's right here. We can use it whenever we want. And anyone who walks forward at this point can survive the bolting. Who's the highest resilience of anyone at the moment? Well, Urg's got a high resilience, but I don't want him to go against the bolting, that's for sure. Where is Ursula, and where will we get bolted from? These are the questions. I could bolting them down from range myself. Right then, sir. I think you should get a thunder on that one. Time for Sane to get healed, maybe from range, I don't know. Priscilla's got a fairly good resilience, hasn't she? She could survive the bolting, yeah? She could survive the bolting. So what we'll do is we'll move forward, heal Sane. Because we know he can survive it. Get that heal off over there. Now at this point, we need to draw one more bolting our direction. Now we've got tons of extra resilience guys that we can use, so we're going to move you forward, sir. And see that you don't do so well against that axe as I thought you might. Do you know what would actually probably be better? If I used the light brand from range, you would do more damage. In the meantime, we have no ranged weapon in which we could take this guy down with. Florina could go and critical him to death. It's a possibility. He can't... Oh, he can reach Urk, so we've actually got to go and beat this guy. That's the only way I can look at this right now. We must go and defeat that one. I say Florina's the best target. Or best person for the job. So, Florina, get to work. She can dodge and she can tank spells. And she can dodge. But she can't defeat the opponent. If only Urk had the bolting that I wanted now, that would probably have worked the best. In the meantime, however, Raven's resilience is very low, so we can't bring him so closer. You've got a fairly nice res, my dear. And you've got a good dodge chance as well. How would you do against this guy? Well, you finish him off, that's for sure. We can just bring forward several lures to the spell, like lightning rods, as Rekka levels up. Now our last port of call here involves us getting Nino and Jaffar near each other, so let's rescue and try to take you some of the way there. Block the way to Rekka, and that should be another turn for me. And the bolting comes over a long way to get Urk. It's too bad they don't engage in a bolting war, but bolting, well, Urk has the resistance to be able to survive that one. That should be his bolting down. Okay then, a thunder coming to Florina is not going to do anything. We can't presume, though, that that bolting's gone. That's the only other thing about this. We know that she can reach pretty far at this point, so we keep moving these troops over. And keeping everyone topped up. To be honest, we need some vision. Vision is what we need. So who do we want attacking this? Well, we'll decide next episode, guys, as things are going fairly well for us. We don't know how many remaining opponents there actually are on map, but let's put it this way, Zephiel's safe, and that's all that matters for the time being. I'll see you next time for more Fire Emblem. Bye-bye.